And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kasarian, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Modded Minecraft. Alright, so we're still working on the reactor build, but we need some support structures first. Alright. So we need to get some items called steam lines. Alright, you can see them right here. That's 6 wool, 3 liquid pipes gets us 3 steam lines, which means we're going to need a lot of wool. A lot of wool. So the first thing I want to do is get a way to get some wool. And to do that, we're going to use an MFR rancher, okay? So shears, bucket, okay. How much of this can we do off the bat? Not that much of it. All right, well, we can get some plastic. Yeah, we need to craft. Why don't we just have it cook me up a stack of them? There we go. That looks nice. There we go, and now let's look up the rancher again. Okay, so we need some plastic pipes, which I'm not certain what they're used for, but okay. And we need a pair of shears to boot. All right, so if we click this, we get ourselves a rancher. Now let's get ourselves a chest. No crafting CPUs. How am I not surprised by that? So we got ourselves a chest, and do we have any item ducks laying around? Let's do that, and let's get ourselves some conduit binders. Oh, that's Enderium. Oh, right. Item conduit needs pulsating iron nuggets. Let's see. Oh, we do have a piece of pulsating iron in here. Good. All right. So that means we can get some item conduits. And I don't remember what type of energy conduit we have down there, so that's going to be fun. All right, well, let's grab some item conduits. Let's just grab 3 sets of them for the sake of having them. And let's grab some of each. Just in case. All right. Now, the ranch is a pretty cool item because it can actually harvest... we may end up having to... we may end up having to upgrade this guy with something just to make sure that he has the range he needs. All right, so this guy. Is theoretically connected. Let me, That is interesting. Let's see. Let's get our wrench out of here. It's very interesting. Let's see. What's gone sideways here? Let's see. That looks connected. Device online, so I have a tunnel link, right? Right. Because that's using up channels right now. And theoretically, it's connected. Right? Right. And then this guy, theoretically, is connected too. So why is he not working? Well, let's see. If I take ME conduit... You know, I think this is a network that I've been having issues with for a while, if I remember correctly. Let me take a look at this. Let's yank out our memory card. Setting cleared. Saved settings. Let's see what's going on over here. Online, online. 1 of 32, 7 of 32, 21 of 32, 0 of 32. All right, so first of all, this needs to be replaced. Let's go with dense. Because we know that that doesn't work. Oh, crud. Let's get some cable anchors out before we start mucking with this too much. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. So let's find one of these that says 0. So let's link you. Not certain why you'd say you're missing channel. Okay, good. We're operational. Good. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to plop down our rancher right there. And you can see he's now already spitting stuff out. So we're going to stick a chest right there. And we'll stick you on there. Yay. Okay. Actually, you know what we'll do? See? And he just sheared them all for me. Let's pull this guy off. Because I have a better idea. All right, let's just get a barrel. All right. Let's get a barrel and a storage bus, I think. So barrel. And a storage bus. Put that there. We'll get ourselves a pair of pistons. And then we'll just get ourselves a storage bus. Storage bus. There we go. Click, click. We get that. And we just want some standard ME cable. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Alrighty then. So all we'll do is we'll stick our better barrel right here. We'll go down into the floor a little bit. We'll stick our storage bus on here. And we'll tell this thing extract only. Only extractable items visible. Partition base. Okay, good. So we'll just connect him there. Okay. And then we have to run, so it's basic energy conduit here. And then we'll do this to that. And We'll run this stuff like that. All right, and then we'll just put our wool, which I have no idea where I put it, into there. So with these guys shear, it'll automatically drop the wool into this barrel. I hope. We'll kind of see about that. These guys are running now. That's good. So we got some beef and some leather upstairs. Good, 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 good. All right. So that's perfect. We now have all of that operational. We should be getting some wool in the rest of our network, which I am deeply appreciative of. I think we could probably use another 4K crafting storage, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's do that. 4K crafting storage. So you have a 4K storage component. I think I have a 4K storage cell that's empty here. Yeah, so what I can do is I can actually shift right click. And what that does, it takes the storage housing and the storage component out. All right. So I can now actually just craft this into a 4K crafting unit. See? 4K crafting storage. I see the crafting unit. Boom. And we'll put this over here, I think. And how did I hook this guy up? Just straight out one of these top sides? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Put him right up against the wall and run your cable out like that. And that gives us more storage capacity. Nice. Or more crafting capacity. So that lets us craft a little bit better. Now, the other thing we can do is we can get some of these units. They're called crafting coprocessors, okay? And what they basically do is they allow the system, right now when it crafts, if you watch it craft a complicated item, it crafts it sequentially. So it does this step, then it does this step. The coprocessors actually allow it to craft multiple items simultaneously, which I think is pretty awesome. So what it lets it do is it says, okay, well, I'm going to split this entire crafting step into like 2 tracks, let's say. And I can go all the way down those 2 tracks. Now, this guy, are we configured correctly here? Yes, okay. So, and then this guy works. We know this guy works. This guy works fairly well. And this is also the guy who keeps me supplied with torches in that ender chest. Okay, so let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just build a second one around here somewhere? Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so... Oh gosh. Not what I wanted to do. Let me go back to bat mode. And why don't I actually fix this floor? That seems like a great idea. Let's just put that in there. There we go. I can still access this guy, though. There we go. Insert channel brown. And all these guys are pulling out on brown, right? Yeah, that's what they're doing. So why don't we change this guy to insert on channel blue. We set this guy to mode in out on channel brown. Okay. So now whenever items get pulled out of there, they're going to go back into that chest. Because what we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a inventory manager. Another machine inventory manager. So let's get ourselves a piston. And we'll get ourselves a redstone block. Thank you. All right. So I know you guys don't usually like to see Steve's Factory Manager working, but tough. Basically. Just tough. And I want to get another inscriber. Let's see. Inscriber. I don't know what is this. A pair of sticky pistons? All right. One and two. Beautiful. All right, so let's get the new inscriber, and we'll put him down right. We'll put power down for him, too. And we'll stick him right here. Okay, and then we just need some inventory cables, which we're, of course, going to need more of. And we'll get that. All right, good. Perfect. Actually, we can go there like that. Okay, good. All right, so first things first, let's create an input. The input is going to be that chest there. Actually, you know what we can do? It's going to work better if we reset this a little bit. Set that to brown. And we want this guy to be extracting on green. Because it dumps into here, he goes out, they finish up, and then they get thrown back up there, right? That's how we have this set. Insert green, extract brown. Good, okay. Thought so. So what we can then do, kind of want to change this up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So this is what we'll do. All right, so let's get back upstairs where we can actually encode these. So I'm going to change this up a fair bit, all right? And it's going to make a little bit of sense. So what I'm doing is I'm basically isolating my crafting of this. You guys will see what I mean. Don't worry. So this is creating a printed logic circuit, right? Well, what I also want to tell it is that to get a logic circuit, which you can see I made a bunch of the other day, I need gold, redstone, and silicon, all right? Then to get a calculation circuit, and understand I'm not going on for the full, you know, what I'm doing here. Well, this is going to be, no, okay, because redstone's always going to go there. Right. All right, so printed circuit, calculation circuit, pure quartz crystal, and re-encode that. And then I want to say that this guy, which gets me a engineering. Nope, don't have it yet. Okay, well, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll take ourselves a diamond, some silicon, and some redstone. And we'll just make one before we come back up. And we'll say silicon. And we want to say redstone in here. Okay. Re-encode you. This one, we're going to return to being a blank pattern. So just shift right click and it goes back to being a blank pattern. We'll put him back up in there. We'll deposit that. Let's get this guy out. We actually don't need any more energy conduits or power conduits for right now. Yeah, we'll finish the rest of this later. Okay, so what I'm doing is kind of abstracting it. So I'm just chucking it in and I'm letting Steve's factory manager handle most of the crafting now. Because that's really going to be the only way we can really auto-craft this stuff. So device online, let's see. Okay, right. So we need to go into whichever one of these has engineering press. Put you in there. Grab you before you come out. And which one uses a silicon press? And then over here, we can go 1, 2, 3. Oh, whoops. All right, so the system did manage to snag it. Did it? Okay, there it goes. Good. I'm like, what is it doing? So let's grab that, and let's run back upstairs. Because we just have to encode the patterns, right? Right. So let's take a look. Like that, and encode that. All right. Now we're also probably going to want some item filters just as well. Yeah, I guess we're using advanced item filters. No, we got regular ones too. Okay, good. So let's grab those. Reusing old equipment. It's always nice to do. Jump down a level, and let's take a look. So this is inserting on the brown channel, right? Well, we don't really want anything to go back into here. All right. Eventually we do, but not yet. All right. So we're going to wrench this off entirely. All right. Then with these guys, so they're inputting on green from him. Okay. Now this thing, we're going to set it to in out, and it's inserting on brown as well. When it's extracting, however, no. When it's extracting, however, we want to have an item filter in there, all right? And we're going to blacklist it. And we're going to tell it that it's not allowed to pull out printed silicon. Printed silicon. Or, yeah, we should do this. Any of the one, that, silicon, that, or no. Pure Certus quartz or diamond. Okay. And you're the engineering press, and you are the silicon press. 4 items, that sounds about right. Okay. So when you're in extract mode, you are blacklisting this, 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 and then this. Right? Right. All right, so let's put you guys away. And let's get some redstone out. And this is a little bulkier, more complicated than the way I've seen some other people do it, but it'll work, I think. Okay, so we have our input, inventory. We're going to go with the copper chest. Items. All right, so we need... No. Well, that was handy. So that's the stuff you're allowed to pull out along with redstone. Okay. And then we're going to set you an output. Target. We also need a trigger. Let's move you up here. And then we need to get ourselves an output. This may be one of the simplest things I've done. Okay. Well, possibly. So let's go like this. We need to start figuring out what blocks are what. All right. So we're going to say items, whitelist, printed calculation circuit. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to target the inscriber. And we're going to target it from the upside. We'll see how that goes. All right. And we'll connect this like that. Is that where we're supposed to be winding up? Okay. And then we're going to say, we want to say, let's see, create output. Because we're going to tell it that the redstone has to go in from a different side. So, whitelist, redstone, target, let's say from the down. Okay. Let's say from the up. These things are really irritating. Let's try deactivate, activate from the south. Okay, and then finally, we need another output that tells it. Actually, let's keep that connected. Inventory, inscriber, target, let's say north, activate. Items, whitelist, and we're going to whitelist printed silicon. They did put printed silicon in here, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. This is going to be a pain in the neck. Okay, so it does go in from there. All right. So we just have to figure out how to get it in there. Then which side to use. Target. Let's try... No. Deactivate. Activate. Oh, it went in. Okay, good. And now it's printing. Now it is actually printing. So it just printed. Okay. And then what we're going to have to do is output it. I don't want to do this. All right, so let's get back into bat mode here. It's pulling out on green into there. So then if I took another item conduit and dropped him here, and that's my out of time warning, I know. And then we got ourselves some... calculation processor, a logic processor, and an engineering processor. We came back over to here. We told this guy he's inserting, but he's whitelisted. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Right? And then on this guy... because he's not blacklisting those. So then what we can do here is we can say... all right, so let's spread these out a little bit. And with this guy, we have to expand, right? So he is a printed calculation circuit, but he also needs to be an engineering circuit and a logic circuit. All right. So output, output, output. So we need a flow controller. Create flow controller, except we're going to switch you to be a splitter 3 output. And we're going to say the split is going to be a fair split. Do not include empty pins. Actually, we'll let him stay sequential. It's not really going to matter if he stays sequential or not. It's not a huge deal. So we'll do that and this. And then we'll go with another flow control. Collector 5. It really doesn't matter anyways. We'll do this, this, and this. And we'll shift this guy a little bit to make a little bit more sense. And then we'll say we'll have a new output. Or rather, we'll have an input and then a new output, right? So create input. And we're going to have this guy go inventory, inscriber, items, whitelist. We have to go again with printed. No, we don't want printed. We want... this, right? So the input's now whitelisted. Good. target, I think it's north that I need. And then we'll set its output. Create output. And what we'll do is we will items whitelist. And we'll just do the same thing with... nope. We need processors. So we'll just go 1 and 2 and 3. Target, doesn't matter. Inventory is the copper chest. Let's see if it pulled correctly. Okay, so let's look at calculation. Let's get the circuits, and let's just get some... actually, no, we don't need to. Yeah, we do. Okay. So let's get the circuits and some pair of pieces of silicon. Do I have this craftable? Not yet. Okay. So let's go... Let's see. And some redstone. There we go. We drop this in here. Boom, boom, boom. We... Oh, nice. Okay. So let's get some more silicon. We just want to balance this thing out. I don't see anywhere else in the system it could be winding up. Boom. Alright, so we need 2 more pieces of silicon. And at least 2 more pieces of redstone. Right? Yeah, I believe so. So that's printing. Done. Wow, that's quick. And that's printing. And done. Nice. Very nice indeed. All right. So now all I need to do is come back over to here. Install these guys. Redstone, gold, silicon. Redstone, pure silicon. Redstone, silicon, diamond. We don't even need this pattern anymore. Perfect. All right, and while I'm at it, let me just look up the recipe for silicon, because that's going to be embarrassing if I run out of it. Silicon. Sand pulverizer. Okay, so sand, or in a sag mill probably. Yeah, sand in a sag mill, but that's only 50%. So we'll say, we'll get upstairs and just code that into a pattern. Anyways, guys, this has been Mr. Kasarian. We are now out of time. However, we got a sheep farm going, and we are now auto-crafting AE circuits, which has been something that I've been wanting to do and just kept forgetting to finally finish up. So that, we'll say 4. We'll say 4 gets me 1, because I think that'll convince it to function properly. Maybe. I don't know how well AE handles these fractional outputs, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, so we got that automated. That's nice. I think most of our AE production is actually now completely automated. If I'm looking at this correctly, I think we're all set there. So I want to thank you all for watching. It has been fun as always. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like, a comment, or a subscription, and just let me know. All right, guys. Until the next episode, happy mining.